Have you ever felt lost in ancient rules, wondering what they could possibly mean for us today? What if I told you that hidden within one of the most misunderstood books of the Bible, Leviticus, lies a profound map to holiness, a blueprint for connecting with the divine that transcends time? This isn't just a collection of outdated laws. It's a spiritual journey into the very heart of what it means to be set apart, to live in the presence of perfection. Leviticus. The name itself can sound intimidating, filled with detailed instructions about sacrifices, purity laws, and rituals that seem distant from our modern lives. We often skip over it, seeking more familiar stories. But in doing so, we miss the essence. Imagine ancient Israel, a fledgling nation just freed from bondage. Now standing at the foot of Mount Sinai, God has come to dwell among them, a presence of pure, untamed holiness. How can an imperfect people coexist with a perfect God? This is the central question Leviticus answers. The book is a divine manual, a guide on how to approach the sacred. The sacrifices weren't just about appeasing an angry deity. They were a tangible way to express repentance, gratitude, and communion. Each offering, from the burnt offering, symbolizing complete surrender to the peace offering, representing fellowship, was a physical act with a deep spiritual meaning. It was a way of saying, I am broken, but I long to be whole. I am flawed, but I seek your presence. It taught a crucial lesson. Sin has a cost, and atonement is a gift. Think about the concept of purity. The laws about clean and unclean foods, about skin diseases and bodily discharges, were not about hygiene in the way we understand it. There were symbolic lessons about life and death, order and chaos. Anything associated with death or disorder was considered unclean, not because it was inherently evil, but because it was incompatible with the God who is the source of all life and perfect order. These rules created a constant, daily awareness of the separation between the holy and the common, training the people to cherish life and strive for wholeness in every aspect of their existence. The climax of Leviticus is the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur. On this single day of the year, the high priest would enter the most holy place, the very heart of God's dwelling, to make atonement for the sins of the entire nation. It was a day of profound humility and collective cleansing, a powerful reminder that forgiveness was possible and that the barrier of sin could be overcome. Even if only for a moment, this ritual points forward, a shadow of a greater reality to come, a promise of a perfect, final sacrifice that would one day bridge the gap between humanity and God forever. So, why does Leviticus matter to us, thousands of years later? Because the principles it teaches are timeless. It calls us to recognize the holiness of God and the seriousness of our own separation from Him. It reveals our deep need for a mediator, for a way to be made clean. The intricate rituals and laws all point to a single, profound truth. God desires to dwell with His people, but a bridge is needed. For Christians, that bridge is Jesus Christ, the ultimate high priest and the perfect sacrifice who fulfilled every symbol and shadow found in this ancient book. Leviticus shows us the why behind the cross. It invites us to consecrate our own lives, to see our bodies as temples and our daily choices as acts of worship. It challenges us to pursue holiness, not as a list of rules, but as a loving response to the one who is holy. It is a journey from chaos to order, from separation to communion. It's not just a book of laws. It's a love story about a holy God making a way to live among the people He adores. This ancient text is a mirror, reflecting our own need for grace and our deep longing for connection with the divine. It's a reminder that every part of our lives, from what we eat to how we treat others, can be an act of worship. The call to be holy, because I, the Lord your God, am holy still echoes today, inviting us into a deeper, more intentional relationship with our Creator. If this message resonated with you, subscribe and share it with someone who might need to hear it. What lesson from Leviticus stands out to you the most? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.